Hey, welcome back to my garden. I'm going to plant some plants I had indoors, but to begin with, just wanted to show you or give you an update on the garden before I do anything. So I have the rose, or the rose bush, and I have some strawberries. I have lettuce, which I planted, and what I've done is, I don't tread on anything here, is that I put two string lines across to hold up the apple tree. So the apple tree, well, is here, and it's this stem here. It's difficult to see because it's right up against the ivy, so it is kind of hidden. But I think it looks quite good in terms of the string line. I have the strawberries and the rose bushes, or the cuttings of them. The bluebells haven't come up yet. I assume they're bluebells. They look like bluebells. And I've done string lines across this fence as well for the apple and the pear tree, just to kind of spread it out and make it a bit more, make it look better and train the stems. If I go around here, these are the strawberries that I planted last week. It's late April at the moment, and if I just zoom in, some of them are okay. That one looks a little bit shriveled, but it does have one new leaf. This one here, it's got new leaves sort of growing. One in the middle does look like it's dying on the right hand side there, possibly dead, but I have another two there. I do have a whole pot, of course, over here still, and what I've been doing is I've made this wooden border by chopping up lots of branches that I chopped down the other week, and it looks a bit better now. And I still have this mess here. And what I've brought out with me today are some plants which I had growing indoors, which are here. So this one is red cherry tomato. I have, these are marigolds. This one's a marigold. I have a pepper growing. I think this is a weed, but this is a pepper. These were mustard seeds, but they haven't worked, so that's going in the compost, obviously not the plastic container. But I did have cress indoors, but I ran out of cress seeds. And I have some tomatoes here, which are moneymaker variety, which is just the normal salad tomatoes. And this, I did plant something in it, but it hasn't grown, so yeah, just bought it out anyway. So they're the plants that I'm going to plant today. I do have a marigold at the back here, which is that green plant there. I'm going to put some French beans, probably direct seed, underneath the tree and the other two trees. I did buy a new plant a couple of days ago, which is this one. It was a bare root plant. I bought it from the pound shop for £2. Yeah, £2, not £1. And it's a blueberry. Blueberry? Yeah, blueberry bush. So if that, takes root and gives me fruit, it won't bear anything this year. I don't think it will be next year. But that's fine. It will grow. And I think with the other marigolds, I'm going to put them at the base of these tree here, along with some more French beans, and generally tied it up. But yeah, let me show you that. And I've brought out some seeds as well, but let me show you the planting in these first, and we'll come back. Cheers. Windsor Castle. It's very old rubber. But what I want to do is rub out the names on these and put new names on, and then just so I remember where I put everything. Okay, so you can see where I've planted all the tomatoes, hopefully, and the pot marigold. I've moved the rose bushes, that's the advantage of having them in pots. So, not sure how well you can see that, but that's the tomato, blueberry, another tomato, everything with a white little marker, and the lollipop stick tomato. They're quite small at the moment. What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8 tomato plants. 2 different types. Got cherry tomato, and I've put the money makers in there as well. This corner part is it's quite dry because of the tree and the hedge, and because it's quite dry I don't really want to plant anything under there at the moment. And the other tomatoes, I've done 50% of them. The other 50 are going to go in this bed here near the back, so let me show you that. So what I want to do now is plant some strawberries along the border. I started it last couple of days ago. I put in some there, and now I want to put them all along the border. And I have these roses here, strawberries here, to put in along this border. I've kind of cleaned it out a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now.